Before even starting obedience training with our dog, we have to make sure we can get our dog's attention. In order to teach this, we do an attention-getting exercise where we say our dog's name, and when they look at us, they get a reward. So the starting point for an attention-getting exercise is to have a treat. It usually works easiest with treat, but you can also use a toy. And you're going to lure his attention. He's kind of nibbling on treats right now in my hand. And I'm going to say his name and bring the treat up to my face. I'm going to reward him immediately as soon as I get a split second of eye contact or sort of face contact. It doesn't have to be direct eye contact, but it's helpful if you do bring the treat up to your eyes. So Spike. Good boy. So you'll notice he didn't look up the first time that I gave him his name. So instead of repeating his name, I just made some little distracting noises, like a little kissy noise or a tongue click, and brought the treat back to his nose to direct him up to my face again. Spike. Good boy. Spike. Spike. Good boy. For some dogs, if they're really food motivated, a quicker movement is better. But for Spike, it seems like he responds better to a slower movement up to my face. Spike. Good boy. Good. So be nice and patient. It doesn't matter if he messes up a few times. We'll only reward him when he does the behavior that we want, which is looking up at our face. Spike. Good boy. Spike. Good boy. Good. Good job. Spike. Good boy. Spike. Good boy. Good boy. Spike. Good boy. Good. So I'm just looking for him to look up at my face. Spike. And clearly he's following the treat at this point in the exercise, and that's fine. That's all we just want to teach him, is to look in the general direction of our face when he hears that word. Spike. Good boy. Spike. Good boy. You notice how he sometimes paws me like to get the treat. You just ignore that behavior. Spike. Good boy. Good boy. If they end up jumping on you when you're about to reward them, just start over. Spike. Good boy. You know you're ready to move on to the next step when you have high success rate out of the repetitions you're doing. So if you're doing 5 repetitions at a time or 10 repetitions, you should have 4 out of 5 or 9 out of 10 repetitions where they're successfully looking up at you every time you bring the food to your face. Spike. Good boy. Spike. Good boy. Good. Spike. Good boy. Spike. Good boy. Good. Spike. Good boy. Spike. Good boy. Good. So make sure you're not doing, doing repetitively saying their name, like Spike, 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 until you get his attention. What's going to happen if you repeat their name too many times without connecting it with the eye contact and the reward is that it starts to lose their meaning, starts to lose the meaning of the word. So you're actually diluting the effect of the command. You want to make sure that when you say it, you have some way of reinforcing to look at you, whether it's going back to luring them up to your face or making some kind of little kissy noise or tongue click. Spike. Good boy. Spike. Good boy. Good. That time you found me without the kissing. Spike. Good boy. So the third step here is going to be where we're going to use the food as a distraction and hold it out and expect the dog to look away from the food and make eye contact with you. This is a little bit harder, so you definitely want to make sure you're getting success at step 2 before moving on. Spike. Good boy. And then you end up feeding them the treat that they had to look away from. Spike. Spike. Good boy. Spike. Good boy. Good. This is helpful so that they're learning in distraction. Even if I see something that's interesting, if I look at you, I'll still get the reward or something better. Spike. Good boy. Good boy. Good. Good boy. Good. If they've done something especially good that was really hard for them and challenging, you want to make an impact on them. You can do something called jackpotting, where you're giving them a few treats, so it really makes an impression that what they did was good.